Finkelman, the Life Crafting Guide. And you can come visit me on my website, www.thelifecraftingguide.com. So today I'm here to tell you about the energy of May for 2014. That's a sigh for a breath of fresh air, because May is all about change. And I hope I'm not scaring you when I say that, because change is good. Change is how we evolve. And it is our resistance to change and to what is that really holds us back and gets in our way and causes a lot of the grief and suffering we have. So the good news is that May is going to lighten up some of the heaviness that was in April. And it brings in the elements of change, adventure, curiosity, creativity, communication, and flexibility, adaptability. The energy of 5 is really encouraging you to be free-spirited and to really allow yourself to explore and have fun. If you are into the arts in any way, whether music, writing, performing, singing, dancing, or even as a speaker, the energy of May with the 5 vibration is all about communication and performance. So it can really help you. In fact, both May and June are set up in that regard. So if you are into any kind of creative endeavors, the month of May and next month, June, will really support you in this. Now, we start off May in an earth sign of Taurus. So you may find that the changes that are coming up are more around your feelings of stability and security. You may also find that you're running into the shadow of the 5 by being impulsive and overindulgent. This would be brought about from the Taurus influence over the 5. So you may be very focused on how you can maintain your sense of security in your home front as well as your work. Or you may feel that you have been working so hard that you deserve to have what you want, whether it's in your best interest or not. So just be aware of that. That is the 5 energy at work. And I noticed that one of my cats has decided to join in. So if you just heard a little meow, that was Smokey. And he's a Russian blue, so he's wandering around in front of the camera right now, but he's off camera. Just wanted to acknowledge him. So from time to time, you may hear cats. I'm not going to stop recording anymore. I will just let you know that cats are present. So I hope you enjoy their chiming in from time to time. So Smokey is probably wanting to remind you that change is good. And cats don't like change. They like things to be exactly the way they were. And from a lot of people, we're like that too. We want things to be exactly where they are. We want it to be predictable. But the universe operates in constant change. Everything in nature is constantly changing. So the message that the 5 brings is to learn how to go with the flow, to really adapt and be flexible. So this month, if you have a lot of things on your schedule that you like to have everything planned, I would suggest that you allow for your plans to change, because schedules will be shifting all over the place. That's just normal in the 5 vibration of May. The other thing that happens with the 5 vibration is that you may feel restless or rebellious and just want to change for the sake of change because something isn't working in your life. So if you're having that issue where you're feeling like something isn't working, just be aware that you're making, and I'm going to say practical changes, since we are going to be in Taurus for most of May, practical changes. Instead of throwing everything up in the air and out the window because you're bored or frustrated with how things are going, just really take a closer look at what needs to change. And sometimes the thing that needs to change is the way you're looking at something. Your perspective needs to change, or a belief that you hold needs to change because it no longer serves you. As we move further into the month of May, we're going to be running into the sign of Gemini. We move into Gemini on the 21st of May, and Gemini is an air sign. And you may know the sign as having the twins, which is sometimes having two different personalities or being somewhat two-faced, which does not necessarily mean something negative. However, when we're running the 5 energy in Gemini, there is a chance that you'll be fickle, that one day you like this, the next day you like something else. So just be aware that might be at play as we work into Gemini. Gemini is also the sign of communication. So anything that you want to do around communicating is especially blessed in the month of May. So May may be an ideal time to get started on that book or finish that book that you've been wanting to write. You have that energy working for you. All month, just be aware that change is afoot. And if you're resisting it, it could be quite a struggle. If you learn how to accept and adapt and be flexible, it'll be a much smoother ride because you will be going with the flow of the energy and letting it take you where it needs to take you. So try not to fall into resistance this month. You'll feel like you're chomping at the bit for something to change as well. So try not to be impulsive. Just realize that when you're feeling that way, there's something there for you to understand about what you need to change. So take a look at that, a closer look at your life, at your work, at your behavior, at your thoughts. What is it that needs to change for you to be happier, for you to have more peace in your life, more fun in your life, more adventure in your life? The 5 is also the number of romance. So how can you bring more romance into your life? Maybe it is with a romantic partner. How do you inject more romance into your relationship? But you don't have to be in a relationship to have more romance in your life. You can do things that make you feel sensual or romantic. You can even read books or watch movies that make you feel that way. It's connecting to that vibration of romance, excitement, passion, and that will help you be more creative and more in the energy of the month of May. The other thing that I'd like to remind you about for May is travel. So if you have travel desires, this is an ideal month to travel because 5 really is about learning about other countries, other cultures, traveling, and adventure. So how can you travel, even if it's only a weekend or a day trip? I love day trips. My husband and I used to do day trips a lot. We haven't been doing them recently, and I think for May, that's going to change. We will schedule some, no, we won't schedule them because schedules are changing. We will just pick up on a whim and do day trips, and I invite you to do the same. So this month, really allow change to be your best friend. Allow yourself to be flexible and go with the flow. Add some more spice to your life in the form of adventure or passion and romance. And find ways to let yourself be more free-spirited and let yourself just have fun. So whatever you're doing in the month of May, accept that change is your friend. Resistance is futile. So please just enjoy it and have a wonderful month. I love you. Thank you.